Greetings and happy Monday. Happy week 3. I'm going to go over announcements and reminders for this week. So I really enjoyed visiting with you all last week and having class and going through the various activities that we experienced together. The What is Culture activity is one that I think is always very helpful in terms of exploring your own cultural identities, exploring your own value system, and then also make sure that you reflect on that experience and think about how can you integrate the knowledge that you've gained from it in your own instruction. So I had a lot of fun with y'all last week, and I look forward to seeing you all next week. However, this week we're not meeting face to face. You will be meeting with Dr. Ramsey this week. So this week is your online class time within your learning communities for week 3. Okay, so make sure I make that clear. We're not meeting face to face. So what I did do this week in the announcement that I posted on Blackboard was to list the dates for our alternating Thursday face-to-face meetups. Okay, so that's there. And there's been a room change. So we're not going to be in 204 for the rest of the semester. We're going to be in 302B. Okay, so 302B is the classroom that we use in the Teach Houston program. So we're going to be there for the rest of the semester. Okay. Okay, so learning communities are now accessible. Okay, so you can go into your individual groups. You should be able to have access to your discussion forum within your groups. As I mentioned during class, when you record your group discussion, your virtual group discussion, make sure to upload the video for that, a minimum of 45 minutes. Okay, for that discussion, as well as the PowerPoint that was used to guide that discussion. So make sure that you post that in Blackboard. Label the thread Week 3 Virtual Discussion in PowerPoint. Okay. So make sure that that's how it's uploaded, and that should be uploaded this week by your discussion leader. Within each learning community, there is a list of the members and as well as the weeks that you're leading discussion. Okay, so that's all located within your individual learning communities. And as I mentioned in the last class, during class, when we see each other for class, you will not be sitting in your individual learning community. Okay, you'll be sitting with other folks in class. So I want to make sure that I made that clear. The readings for this week is Gay 2002 and Ladson Billings 1995. You have probably already read these readings, but you can always glean new information from them, as both are seminal publications and research that has really helped to formulate our understanding of CRP. And chapter 3 in the Hammond text. Okay, and so the Gay and Ladson Billings readings are in the readings folder within the larger content folder on Blackboard. But of course, your chapter 3 in Hammond, that should be in your Hammond text that you purchased for the course. Okay. Also, there are 2 videos. One is the culturally relevant pedagogy interview with Gloria Ladson Billings, and then also courageous conversations with Geneva Gay, and that's also an interview as well. Okay. And so you all can thank your colleague Michelle. She sent me an email asking on behalf of everyone that I move the due date for the virtual discussions to Sundays instead of Saturdays. Okay, so I totally understand that you all have commitments tied to work and family that you typically carry out on Saturdays. So I'm definitely going to make that adjustment and make sure that your virtual discussions are due on Sunday. The only, not consequence, but the only outcome for doing so is that normally I use Sundays to grade based on when you submit on Saturday. And being that now you're submitting on Sunday, that means grading has to happen during the week. And during the week, my week is crazy. Okay. So typical feedback is received on Sunday, maybe Monday, but it's going to have to be more like Wednesday. Because once the week gets going, it's difficult for me to find time to grade. So Sunday was usually my grading time, but I want to make sure that y'all have enough time to get your assignments submitted. Okay, so if you submit on Sunday, which you will be doing going forward in this course, you will not get feedback from me until earliest Wednesday. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure that I let you all know about when to expect feedback from me. Also, our chefs for our class meeting on next Thursday will be me. Okay, so I will provide dinner for us next Thursday, but on the 20th, the STEMsters will provide dinner for our group. Okay, so on the 6th it will be me. On the 20th it will be the STEMsters. Okay, and then from there we can talk about who would like to volunteer, what group would like to volunteer for the next class meeting. If you'd like, go ahead and send me an email and let me know if there's any particular face-to-face meeting date that you would like to that your group would like to volunteer for. Otherwise, we can have the conversation during class. It's not a problem. Okay. All right. I hope you all have a great rest of the week, and I look forward to seeing you all next Thursday. All right. And I hope you have really great discussions this week. And just make sure that you take a look at the course syllabus to look at what should be included in your PowerPoint. It should be the very same elements that you include in your PowerPoint for our class meeting. Okay. All right. See you next week.